In the past, your person believed that you would never let them walk away. Whenever they ghosted or left, you were always the one to reach out, thinking it was your responsibility to keep the connection alive. You believed it was vital for your twin flame relationship and felt the need to bridge the gap and keep communication open, regardless of the circumstances. You held on to the idea that your bond was something special and unique, compelling you to act each time they pulled away, leaving you emotionally unsettled. However, things have changed. No longer will you be the one to chase after them. The separation has been an awakening for both of you, teaching them not only about you but also about themselves. They have come to realize how arrogantly they were behaving, taking things for granted and always expecting you to be there waiting. The time apart has forced them to confront their own actions and attitudes. They now see how they were neglecting the very essence of what made your relationship special. The changes in you, your newfound strength and independence, are undeniable to them, and these changes are drawing them back towards you with a stronger pull than ever before. Your person is also undergoing profound shifts in their physical life, facing tougher moments and significant challenges. These experiences are shaping them, forcing them to grow and evolve. Despite the difficulties, they are making an effort to come closer to you. They see the transformation you have undergone and how you have fully surrendered to the flow of life. This shift is stirring something deep within them. Your surrender has created a powerful ripple effect, awakening emotions and insights they hadn't acknowledged before. They are beginning to see things more clearly than ever and are realizing the importance of deeper communication. They want to see you, touch you, and bridge the physical gap that has kept you apart. The desire to reconnect is not just about being physically close, it's about building intimacy and understanding. They want to risk it all for you because they now truly see your worth. You are not just another person in their life, you are someone extraordinary, deserving of honesty, respect, and love. They feel a deep sense of love and connection, realizing that this relationship is worth fighting for. They understand that this bond is unique and requires authenticity. Your person knows it's time to be honest with you and lay all their cards on the table. They recognize that if they don't seize this moment, it could be too late. The fear of losing you permanently is driving them to face their fears and insecurities, urging them to take action. They are now ready to confront the consequences of their past actions, make amends, and build a future founded on mutual respect and love. Throughout their journey, they have come to recognize the immense value of your presence in their life. The separation, though painful, has served as a catalyst for their growth and self-awareness, revealing what truly matters and lighting the way forward. They are ready to rise to meet your energy and work towards a harmonious union. No longer satisfied with superficial interactions, they long for depth, honesty, and a connection that goes beyond the ordinary. Their journey has been one of self-discovery, and the challenges they've faced in their external life have mirrored the internal battles they've been fighting. These struggles have only made them stronger and more determined. They now see the potential for a fulfilling relationship with you, one built on mutual understanding and love. As they move forward, they carry with them the lessons learned during the separation. They are more aware of their own shortcomings and committed to personal growth. The time apart has served as a period of reflection and transformation. Your person is now ready to approach you with a renewed sense of purpose and clarity. I am trying to align my words with my actions because I can't imagine a life without you. The mere thought of our relationship ending feels like torture. Your absence is an unbearable void that I cannot fill with anything else. Every day I wake up with a heavy heart knowing you're not by my side. It makes me realize just how integral you are to my happiness and well-being. Believe me when I say that I am taking full responsibility for my mistakes. I recognize the pain and doubt my actions have caused you, and it hurts me deeply to know that I've been the source of your suffering. I want you to understand that I am fully committed to proving just how much you mean to me. Even in our separation, I haven't sought out other options because you are my one and only choice. No one else could ever take your place in my heart. The love I have for you is profound and unwavering, a love that has only deepened over time despite the challenges we've faced. When I sit alone and think of you, your memories bring me to tears. I am overwhelmed with a sense of loss and sadness because we are not together, yet I miss the moments we shared, the laughter, the intimacy, and the simple joy of just being with you. The fire that burns in me now is the same fire that has always burned for you, a fire of love, passion, and an intense desire to be close to you. I know that you feel the same love for me, and that makes our separation even more painful. I deeply regret the actions that caused you to doubt me, and I wish with all my heart that I could take them back. If I could turn back time, I would make different choices, starting over with you. I would cherish you more, communicate better, and ensure that you would never have to question my love for you. This separation has filled me with unbearable feelings. It constantly reminds me of what I've lost and what I need to fight for. I am determined to win back your trust and show you that I am capable of change. I understand that actions speak louder than words, and I am ready to prove my love through my actions. I want to be the partner you deserve, someone who supports you, respects you, and makes you feel cherished every day. I see the pain in your eyes, hear it in your voice, and feel it in the silence that now exists between us. I know that emotional distance has hurt you, and for that, I am truly sorry. I understand that this silence is your way of protecting yourself from further pain. It's how you're coping with the uncertainty and fear that our relationship may not survive this difficult time. But I want you to know that I am here, ready to bridge that gap and bring us closer together again. I am not perfect, and I have made mistakes, but I am learning and growing from them. I am committed to becoming a better person, not just for myself, but for you and for us. I want to build a future with you, one that is rooted in trust, love, and mutual respect. I hope that, in time, we can look back on this period as a turning point, a moment when we both realized how much we truly mean to each other and made the choice to fight for our love. Your presence in my life has been a blessing, and I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose you. You are my best friend, my confidant, my lover, and my soulmate. The thought of a life without you is unbearable. I want to make things right, to heal the wounds that have been caused, and to create new, happy memories with you. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me and give us another chance. I believe in our love and the strength of our connection. I truly believe that we can overcome this difficult time and emerge stronger on the other side. I am here, ready to show you through my actions how much you mean to me and how deeply I love you. Together, we can rebuild our relationship and create a future filled with love, joy, and happiness. This message reflects the deep remorse and longing that accompany the complexity of relationships impacted by misunderstandings and hurt. It serves as a heartfelt apology, offering a bridge across the silence and providing a glimpse into the inner turmoil while showing a genuine desire for reconciliation. At the heart of this confession lies an acknowledgement of fault, an awareness of the pain caused, and an understanding of the lingering anger that persists. The speaker's reflection uncovers the weight of unresolved emotions that still linger, like shadows haunting the corners of their mind. Despite the passage of time, the memories of past wrongs refuse to dissipate, serving as a constant reminder of the need for redemption. Yet, within this remorse, there remains a spark of hope, a reminder of love's enduring power. The declaration of affection is unguarded in its vulnerability and sincere in its expression. It speaks of a love that transcends time and space, rooted deeply in the soul. Alongside this love, there's an awakening, a newfound awareness of moral responsibility. The speaker confronts the realization that their past actions were driven by ego, fueled by impulses that now seem shallow and misguided. It is a moment of reckoning, a pivotal juncture in their journey toward growth and change. In this moment of introspection, the individual faces their flaws and embraces the need for self-improvement. The decision to hold back from reaching out is filled with inner turmoil, a struggle between the longing for connection and the recognition of the importance of personal growth. The speaker grapples with the fear of offering false hope, understanding that they must first resolve their internal conflicts before attempting to repair the broken bond. It is an act of selflessness, a decision driven by love and respect for the other person's well-being. Throughout this passage, there is an undeniable sense of authenticity. The words carry a raw sincerity, like a soft breeze that gently touches the heart, offering a glimpse into the speaker's true feelings. This passage is a powerful reminder of the strength found in honesty, the willingness to face uncomfortable truths and the bravery to open oneself up to vulnerability. By sharing their emotions, the speaker invites empathy and understanding, paving the way for a deeper connection that transcends the silence that once separated them. Ultimately, it speaks to the transformative power of love and self-reflection, highlighting a journey of healing, redemption, and a reaffirmation of the deep bond that unites two souls. Despite the challenges that may lie ahead, the act of reaching out symbolizes hope, a light that cuts through the darkness of uncertainty, signaling the possibility of reconciliation. Your person is seeking a kind of healing only you can offer, desiring a deep emotional and physical connection that brings comfort. Right now, they are struggling with intense emotions they've kept hidden for too long, and it's only a matter of time before they express their true feelings to you. You may not fully realize just how much they long to speak with you, to open up and share the thoughts that have been weighing on them. This need to communicate with you is becoming all-consuming, something they can no longer ignore. Every day, they are driven by the urge to reconnect with you, to reignite what was once there, or perhaps to build something even deeper. Behind the scenes, they are putting in the effort to get closer to you, knowing that time may be running out, and they are pushing themselves to act before it's too late. They don't want to risk losing you to time or someone else who may come into your life. Although you may not see it, your person is doing everything they can to re-enter your life in a way that will win your heart and regain your trust. They are certain of one thing: they want you, and they are determined to make that happen. This isn't just a passing desire or a casual interest, it's something much deeper and more meaningful. They believe in their ability to win you back and are willing to fight for it. At the same time, you remain focused on your responsibilities. You have a lot going on, and your life has been steadily moving forward. You may not be waiting for them in the way they hope, as you've been focused on your own growth and personal goals. Right now, you're choosing yourself, prioritizing your needs, and moving forward with grace and confidence. This doesn't mean you've forgotten them, but it does mean that your attention has shifted toward building a life that fulfills you. In doing so, you've found a sense of peace and empowerment, which only adds to your appeal in their eyes. This newfound self-assurance might be one reason why their jealousy is reaching its peak. They see how much you're thriving, and the thought of you moving on, especially with someone else, is driving them to the edge. Even though you're not interested in anyone but them, they sense that you have other options. Perhaps you've become more socially active, or maybe they've noticed new people showing interest in you. Whatever the case, it's making them anxious. The idea that you could move on without them, that you could choose someone else over them, is a thought they can't bear to entertain. Their jealousy isn't just a passive emotion, it's driving them to take action. They've been in solitude for a while, reflecting on what went wrong, what they could have done differently, and how they can win you back. But now, that period of quiet contemplation is coming to an end. They're ready to break out of their isolation and make an impulsive move toward you. This could mean anything from sending a long-awaited message to showing up in person, hoping for a real conversation about where things stand. Their desire to reconnect has built up so much that they can no longer wait. You can expect an unexpected call or message from them soon, possibly when you least anticipate it. Even though you may have distanced yourself or focused on other areas of your life, deep down, your heart is still with this person. You're not interested in anyone else, despite the attention you're receiving from others. Your connection with this person goes beyond mere attraction or fleeting moments. They are the one who holds a unique place in your heart, and they can sense that. However, due to their fears and insecurities, they're anxious that time might not be on their side. They fear that if they don't act soon, you will move on and close the chapter on them for good. In the coming days or weeks, you can expect them to reach out. Their message will be filled with all the emotions they've been holding back for so long, and they'll want to clear the air, hoping to find a way back into your life. Whether you choose to let them in is up to you, but one thing is certain, they are ready to take the risk and put their heart on the line for you. This could be their last chance to win you back, and they are determined to give it everything they've got. So be prepared for their call or message because it's coming sooner than you think. They confess, "I keep avoiding facing you because the thought of seeing all the hurt I've caused reflected in your eyes completely destroys me. It's not just a passing feeling, it's something that shakes me to my core, something I can't escape. The mere idea of looking into your eyes and knowing that I am the source of your pain makes me incredibly anxious. It's this overwhelming sense of guilt that keeps me away." I've imagined that moment so many times in my head, picturing what it would be like to finally stand in front of you and see the sadness I've caused. Every time I think about it, I feel this intense knot in my stomach, and I can hardly even bear the thought, let alone the reality. I don't know if I have the strength to face you and the consequences of my actions. That's why I stay away. I keep my distance not because I don't care, but because I care too much. It's a form of self-preservation, but also an attempt to protect you from the awkwardness and pain of confrontation. Yes, I stay away, not because I want to, but because I'm scared of seeing the pain I've caused you, scared of how it will make me feel, and scared of the unknown. It's easier for me to run from it, to hide from the reality that I have hurt you so deeply. The truth is, I've been so emotional about us lately. You're constantly on my mind, and it feels like this weight is always hanging over me, dragging me down. I've cried a lot about you, more than I ever thought possible. It's like my heart has been shattered into a million tiny pieces, and no matter how hard I try, I can't seem to put them back together. The emptiness you left behind consumes me, and the pain is so real, so raw, that it's hard to breathe sometimes. Without you, everything feels so much heavier. I feel depressed all the time, as if a dark cloud is always hovering over me, blocking out any light that could break through. There are days when I can hardly summon the energy to get out of bed in the morning. Simple tasks feel impossible, and the weight of it all makes me feel like I'm drowning. I'm drowning, but the nights, oh, the nights are the worst. During the day, I can sometimes distract myself with work or other responsibilities, but when night falls, there's no escaping my thoughts of you. That's when the silence becomes deafening, and my mind starts to spiral. I lie awake, unable to sleep, as memories of us play on a loop in my head. The thought of you consumes me, and it feels like there's no escape from it. It's strange how life works sometimes. I keep hearing songs that remind me of you, almost as if the universe is trying to force me to confront what I'm running from. I'll be going about my day, and suddenly a song will play that takes me right back to a moment we shared. It's like a punch to the gut, and all the feelings I've tried to suppress come rushing back stronger than ever. I've even written a poem about you, something I've been working on for a while now, pouring all my emotions into words because it feels like the only way I can express what I'm going through. I've thought about sharing it with you, but I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. Part of me wants to, though. Part of me hopes that, maybe just maybe, if I could find the courage to send it to you, it might make things easier. Maybe it could be a way to bridge the distance between us, a way to show you how deeply I feel. Sometimes I wonder if expressing my feelings through that poem would be easier than facing you in person. Writing is safer. It allows me to hide behind the words, to craft them in a way that feels controlled, unlike the mess of emotions I experience when I think of actually talking to you. I've thought about sending it to you so many times, thinking that it could be a way to let you know that I haven't forgotten you, that I still care, and that I'm still struggling with everything that has happened between us. But then the fear creeps in, the fear that it might not be enough, or worse, that it might make things even more complicated. I'm stuck in this limbo, torn between wanting to reach out and the overwhelming fear of what might happen if I do. I've been so emotional lately, constantly questioning myself, wondering if I should take that step or if I should continue to stay away. I still think about you all the time. You're always there, lingering in the back of my mind, no matter how much I try to push those thoughts away. I don't know where to go from here or if I'll ever find the courage to truly face you, but what I do know is that you're still a part of me, and no amount of distance can change that. Maybe one day I'll be brave enough to send you that poem, to let you know how I feel. But until then, I'll keep struggling with the weight of everything that remains unsaid. Your partner is currently navigating a challenging and transformative journey, and they are beginning to realize that any resistance they encounter along the way only adds to their fatigue. They're slowly understanding that fighting against the changes, emotions, and experiences they're going through is exhausting. What makes this realization even more powerful is their awareness of your inner strength, and how you've managed to work through jealousy and emotional struggles. Your resilience shines through, becoming a quiet source of inspiration for them. Right now, they are on a tumultuous ride, and while they are certain to come out on the other side, this period requires energetic nurturing and support from you. It's natural during these times to feel tempted to shut them out. After all, the ego often pushes us to respond in ways that mirror our past pain. It may feel satisfying or at least justifiable to want them to feel what we once felt when they were perhaps less attuned to the emotional needs of the relationship. However, this journey you both find yourselves on has been a powerful teacher. It has taught you that true compassion doesn't come from a place of revenge or validation. Instead, it comes from a willingness to understand, forgive, and move forward with grace. One of the key lessons this journey has taught you is how to manage the ego's influence. The desire to make someone experience your own past hurt can be strong, but you've learned that healing happens when you let go of these urges. The temptation to protect your heart by distancing yourself emotionally is a natural response, yet you are also aware that doing so could hinder both your own growth and theirs. Compassion becomes the only real path forward, and it is through compassion that love deepens, trust grows, and both partners evolve. Your love has become a powerful force in this dynamic. Whether consciously or not, your partner feels the impact of your love on their thoughts and emotions. It's this love that soothes their darker thoughts and helps them process their struggles. Your capacity to hold space for them, even during times when they might seem distant or overwhelmed, is a transformative gift. They are intrigued by you, not only by your strength but also by your ability to navigate the emotional complexities of the relationship with such poise. They recognize that there's a depth to you that perhaps they hadn't fully grasped before. Now, they are seeing sides of you that are layered and rich with experience, knowledge, and emotional intelligence. What's especially profound about this is that they know a lot more about you than you might realize. Whether through observation or shared experiences, your partner has gained a deeper understanding of who you are. Your growth, particularly in the areas of self-love and service to others, has been evident. This personal evolution didn't happen overnight. It wasn't a forced or manufactured process, but rather something that unfolded naturally, almost organically. You've endured painful periods that tested your resolve and your emotional endurance. Yet, instead of being weighed down by these experiences, you've allowed them to be catalysts for personal growth. In facing the darker, more painful aspects of life and relationships, you've emerged stronger.